Hey guys, so it is like late at night when I'm filming this, although it kind of doesn't look like it in this video, I feel like, lighting wise. It's like not too long before my bedtime. I had plans to film like a what the heck, where have I been video today, but Harriet never napped today. Like she just was no nap Harriet today. She's sleeping now, thankfully. But it was just kind of a wild Saturday. So I thought I would just fill you guys in on like what I've been up to and where I've been, you know, like classic YouTuber life catch up type of video. I'm just chilling in my PJs at like 9 o'clock at night. But mostly we have been working on renovating our bathroom, which I'll show you just like a little peek into here in a second. And I am filming like some behind the scenes bit about it, and I will share like the whole process and things in a separate video. But it's just taken up like so much of our time, and we aren't getting rid of the pink. Don't worry, internet. The pink is staying in our upstairs bathroom. If you're familiar with our house, we live in a 1950s home, and we have like one of those really cute like peachy pink, not the bubblegum pink, like peachy pink bathrooms that I'm in love with. Here's boxes of stuff that we ordered for it back here. And it's coming along, and it's gonna be done soon. It should be done by next weekend, but essentially it's just taking up like every free second we possibly have, just doing little putsy things that you don't think will take a lot of time. And I should know better. Everything always takes twice as long and costs twice as much when you're like doing any sort of remodel. And then when you have like an old home, you just never know what you're gonna get into. So that's what we've been doing. And then we were out of town last weekend for a wedding in Door County, Wisconsin, which was actually really pretty. I've never been there before, so maybe sometime soon we'll go back. That was really a cool place, except for the drive from Minneapolis was like so long. But other than that, life has been awesome. We wrapped up kind of like summer. We had the Minnesota State Fair. For those who aren't familiar, it's like this really big state fair in Minnesota that's like a big deal here, and like the entire state goes, I think. And it's kind of like the informal end to summer here in Minnesota, so now it feels very like fall like and getting all the fall vibes. I filled out my fall bucket list download. If you guys remember, I made a summer bucket list like printable that you can fill out, and you guys love that so much, so I made a fall version, and it's been fun. Like it was actually really fun for myself. I could reference it, and I was like, what should we do? Let's do this, cross it off the list. So I'm excited to make one for fall, and I'm hoping it's not too like hashtag basic, but isn't a fall bucket list like at its core a basic thing? But yeah, other than that, I am actually working on a lot of like kind of brainstorming and thinking about the future of my channel and how I want to go forward. If you guys don't know, I feel like a lot of you maybe didn't realize that I actually work full-time. So I have like a full-time job, and my YouTube is like stuff that I do on nights and weekends. And so when we're doing like a project like a bathroom, that takes up my YouTube time, and that's kind of why things get all crazy. But I actually work full-time, and Harriet is in daycare Monday through Friday, and like I said, I work. So that's actually what I do.
Sorry, something went wrong.
Alexa's listening to me. God. So yeah, that's what I do. I work full time, and so I've been kind of thinking about like how I want to move forward with this channel, because I feel like the last like year and a half or so, it has like been a lot focused on like motherhood and having a baby and stuff, because honestly that's just like the stage of my life that happened over the last like, you know, year and a half, 2 years, is being pregnant and having my first kid. And I got so many questions about like things I recommended, and you know, just sharing like stuff that I learned with you guys, from like cloth diapering to like baby registry to decorating our room and stuff. And I feel like I mostly kind of defaulted to doing a lot of that stuff because, like I said, I worked full time, and it was something that was, you know, like readily available and easier for me to create versus maybe like some capsule wardrobe stuff that just take a lot more like time and setup and like uninterrupted time to film. That doesn't seem to come as easily these days. So I've just been thinking about like how I want to proceed with my channel, and I don't want to like stay like a to mom type of channel. Not that there's like anything wrong with that. I don't mean it in like a negative way at all, because I love like mom content or whatever, but I think I want to kind of like go back to the basics, go back to like what at the core is what I love to create and do and share, and that is definitely like home interiors. So I want to share a lot more of that, as well as like some, you know, like outfit inspiration and like simple living and stuff will all still be there. I just feel like maybe in the last year or so it's just been focused a lot on motherhood and baby stuff and parenting and that kind of stuff, just because that's where I've been doing. I've been in the thick of it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I have some really cool video like concept series ideas that I am just so excited to like bring to life, and you guys are going to be part of it, so that's really exciting. I also hate when YouTubers or anybody does this, like I'm working on something but I can't tell you. But it's I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be like home interior type of focused, and kind of working with you guys on getting through some of like your design dilemmas and helping you with some of your rooms. So I think that's gonna be really fun. I'm excited to do that. I'm kind of more or less trying to figure out the logistics of how to get the information from you to then create the type of video that I want to create. And then I'm also working on creating like a like decorating course, because I feel like I'm not necessarily an expert in interior design, but I am somebody who is incredibly passionate. I absolutely love creating beautiful spaces. I feel like I'm kind of good at it. And you know, as a novice, I want to share, I mean, I'm not necessarily like a novice. I really enjoy it, and I think I am honestly like good at decorating personally, not to like toot my own horn. So I think it'd be fun to share kind of like how I learned to like design spaces, because I'm essentially like self-taught and do it as like a hobby because I enjoy creating and, you know, making our home beautiful. But I want to share with you like how to take your like inspiration for a space and turn it into reality in your home, and then share all of my like decorating tips that I have learned over the years, that it's just like a cheat sheet almost, quick and dirty, how to design your room. And it's like a real life practical approach. It's not like too fluffy with like technical terms and stuff like that and too many crazy rules, but there are definitely some things that if you follow you can create a really beautiful space. So I'm kind of working on all of that. It's still like coming together in the like infancy stage of it, but I'm very excited to share. If you aren't already subscribed to my newsletter, I would highly recommend signing up for that, because that's like, I'm planning on kind of like working with my newsletter people to kind of help me fine tune this. And so if you want to like participate in the whole creation process of this, I would love for you to sign up for my newsletter below. But yeah, that's kind of like what's been happening in my life. I was just working at my computer and watching the worst crappy TV. Okay, so I don't really watch that much TV, but the TV I do watch is just terrible. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad, it's good. That would be Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because I don't know. I just don't judge. Below Deck Mediterranean, and then 90 Day Fiance. Good God, I watch terrible, terrible TV, but a lot of times it's like just running in the background while I'm like also working, and so it's kind of like mindless TV, but I can't help it. My dad always called reality TV magazine TV growing up, and I love my magazine TV, as he would call it. And then I love my like HGTV shows. There's a new one on HGTV that is actually local to Minneapolis here in Minnesota, and I think it's Stay or Sell, or Sell or Stay, one of the two ways. And I just think it's so cool to see like a real HGTV show filmed in like my city, like all the like, you know, B-roll shots. I'm like, I know where that is. I know where that is. So I just think that's cool. So I've been like watching that too. I think this is their second season, so I'm really excited for them. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of like the quick and dirty of what's been happening in my life and why it's been quiet here, or crickets, on my channel for a little bit. I do have videos filmed that I just like, I need to film a few more bits and then like edit them together. But like I said, this darn bathroom has taken up so much of our time. Speaking of, let me just give you a really quick little peek. It is absolutely not done. It's a mess, but I'll still show you anyways. It's like my hair. Crazy. Okay. Things are happening here. We got some electrical work. We're putting in a new recessed mirror. A lot of drywall patching, just been terrible. We finally have a fan in here. It's exciting stuff, people. But everything, all the pink is staying. It's gonna stay true like 1950s house. I might do some stuff down here to this vanity, for sure painting it. How I wish I could replace this floor, but I just don't think we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna get a beautiful, I think like cool vintage rug, maybe like pull in some of these peachy brown tones and just like lean in to the stuff or the color, the vibe that is this room. But guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to have 2 recessed medicine cabinets, because that will like double our storage in this bathroom. And now we have an outlet there. Well, that outlet was already there, and we have another outlet right here. Oh, it's the little things, folks. It's the little things. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, and I promise to share lots of fun, cool, exciting stuff, especially home stuff. I'm very excited about that. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Good night.